really zoomed. Oh. All right.
What happens if I walk in closer?
Your head's cut off. Wait, no, go back. Go back. Just stay there. I got to make sure I fit on the screen this time.
Yeah, stay in front of me a little bit.
I don't need my head to look that big.
No, just a little bit. That's a lot. So back up a tad, right there, like that. Yeah. So this works. Okay, we're testing.
See if it works.
Yeah. Okay, today we're going to talk about cool sculpting. Does it work? Is it a waste of money? Does it actually get results?
Yeah, because I've had a lot of people ask about it and ask if it's worth the money.
Exactly. We have clients that have actually paid the money and did the cool sculpting, and I want to kind of fill you in on a little bit of the results that we've actually looked at from seeing our clients do it.
Because you can either learn from your own mistake or learn from other people's. So let's learn from other people's.
And this can be quite a costly mistake. Yeah. Even with a Groupon, you're still going to pay about $2,400 for 3 sessions of it. And what I have seen in the past with clients is they try to opt the cheap way, buy one of them for like $700. What happens is they only get it done on a few areas of the stomach versus getting the waist and the love handles and the muffin top and the flanks done.
Hold on. Let's talk about how much they try to get off with it first of all. First of all, this is not something that's designed for you have 70 pounds to lose and you think you're going to cool sculpt it.
No. No, not at all.
Yeah.
It actually, the girl that another client that I had, that she was already at her goal weight and she did it. It's like a tune-up for about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, and it actually flattened that out.
Yeah.
But she paid for the 3 sessions, about $3,000, paid for the 3 sessions and went all the way around like she needed to.
Yeah.
So there were no weird areas where there was flab at the top and flat underneath it. So that's a big thing to remember, that make sure you use it at the end of your weight loss, not while you're in the middle of it. And if you're looking for more than 3 to 5 inches, for sure, no more than 1 to 3, but 3 to 5 inches, it's better to go in the direction of something like a liposuction if you've got that much to lose.
Yeah, and it's really for little fat pockets. Like if you have 50 pounds to lose and you want to cool sculpt it, it's, like Melinda said, probably going to end up lumpy. And in my experience with one of my clients who did it, the expectations they gave her were you might see up to 12 to 20 pounds eventually over like a 3 to 6 month period come down.
I've never seen weight loss.
Her weight fluctuates within a 30-pound range anyway.
Overweight. 30 pounds overweight?
Well, she was fluctuating within the same 30-pound range, and then she had like another 20 that she would want to lose.
Okay.
That she wanted to lose.
Okay.
So she was staying in this 30-pound flux anyway, so it was really hard to attribute the cool sculpting, or was she just working out and eating better? You know, you got to wait 3 months till you possibly see anything. But I did have another client that did it, and she just had like little pockets of love handles on the side. And so that's when I've seen either like a little pocket of belly fat, like little pudge right under the belly button, or like love handles on the side. Or I had one client.
Did that look good after she did it?
Yeah, it actually like took care of just that little area.
That little area.
And then I had another client that she had pockets of fat on her inner thighs. And after she biked miles and miles and miles.
Okay.
And so she biked like 25 miles at a time. So when she got her weight all the way down to what her goal was, she was like, I'm happy with everything else. You know, this is the way my body looks. I'm happy with the muscle that I've built. But she still had just like those little fat pockets in her inner thighs.
And then how did her inner thighs look?
And then it helped melt that down a little bit.
Okay.
So yes, it did help there.
Okay, so
that's what we've seen as far as results.
Yeah, those are the results, and that's people that were actually at their goal weight. I had another client, she really needed to lose about another 25 pounds, but she wanted to get her arm fat off, and so she went and had it done on her arms, and she had numbness into her hand area and her fingers and all the way down her arm for a year. So I don't know if that's a great idea
either. Did she do it just once?
She did all 3 sessions.
Oh.
And it actually created an enormous amount of numbness. Now the thing with cool sculpting is it goes after fat, nerves, and skin. It's hitting all of it, where there's some newer techniques that are out there. We're not going to talk about those today, but there's some newer techniques that go just directly for the fat. So you may want to actually look into that.
Well, if she did it 3 times over the course of a year, it takes like 3 to 6 months for all the numbness to go away. Like they tell you, expect that area to be numb for 3 months.
But her numbness was down in her hand.
Oh, so it was like
even though she had it down on her triceps.
Oh.
Yeah, so it affected her nerves.
Did her arms look good after that?
Not really. Yeah, and so her arm fat was still too much fat. So she had she lost the 20 pounds, then her arm fat would have been less, you know, very small amount on the back of her arm, then I think it would have actually worked better for her.
And we're not even touching about the hundreds of people we've seen that do something, either they do lipo or something like that, then they go and they put fat on.
Yeah.
So if you go get something like this done and then you gain 20, 30 pounds because you're going to cruise and overeat, then you're screwed on that. So think about that ahead of time too.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely think about that. So it's not really a replacement for lipo if you need a lot of work done, or mommy makeover, things like that. What we see and the results that we've gotten over the years and years of working with clients, nothing works better than a waist trainer belt and some good fat burners with your workouts. And so we're very big into that. Right now we're in the middle of testing waist trainer belts, wearing them for extended time periods.
Now, I did have a client that worked at a plastic surgery center, and so, you know, we've used waist trainer belts for so many years that I always was giving the speech every single week in our fitness evaluations. Well, she came in and she was, you know, looking at me kind of critically and judging what I was saying, and she was like, and then what does it do? And then how does it work? And she was like, oh, because I work at a plastic surgery center, and that's very similar to what we do when we use that laser. So when they use a laser to shrink fat areas and cellulite and help like rejuvenate the skin and increase collagen, it's actually the process of heating up that area.
Yes, exactly.
So the exact same thing is happening. So that's the scientific reason why those waist trainer belts work so well.
Especially with fat burners.
In combination with fat burners and then working out. So wear them when you work out, wear them when you're doing your cardio, and it really does work to burn those fat cells and heat up that area.
Absolutely. Helps with the skin, helps with the stretch marks. It really helps pull all that down.
Helps increase collagen.
Yep, exactly. The new waist trainer belts that we've been using are more advanced. They've got 3 or 4 different parts of the belt that as you keep shrinking, it keeps shrinking with you.
And it helps as back support too. So if you have a bad back
support.
Yeah.
And you can wear them all day under your clothes, unlike the first version was just too much sweat. This one sweats, but nothing like that. So you could actually wear it either when you get home from work for 5 to 6 hours. You can sleep in them, or you can wear them during the work day.
Melinda has hers on right now.
Yes, I'm wearing mine right now. I love it. I love how it feels. So it actually is really, really good on the back. Now, the fat burners that we are really big into. Go ahead and tell them about the fat burners.
Okay, so we have our own fat burners that we created. They're called Reduxatrim, and the reason that we created our own is, number one, because we've been personal trainers for years, and so all the way back to like the ephedra days, people were coming in taking all kinds of shit that they would be basically cracked out while they were trying to work out. And there were a couple times that we'd call the ambulance on people.
Oh, yes.
So we've had a lot of experience with really bad fat burners that just are completely amped up, crack levels of stimulation.
Yep.
And you'll definitely feel something on those. But at the end of the day, it's not going to burn your body fat.
Yeah, you're going to get so hyped up that when it wears off, you're going to get so hungry.
Right.
And when it's something natural, you shouldn't feel this huge boost.
Right.
It should literally be help your appetite calm down, help you stay full longer, make you burn more fat, feel that the inches are coming down, and you're not a nervous wreck.
So ours has ingredients in it that are also appetite suppressants, so your body will then use fat as fuel. But then it also has stuff that are true lipid manipulators, so it's going to help your body through the process of breaking down that fat, removing the toxins, using that fat as energy, and that's really what you're trying to get rid of the fat. So that's what we want to do anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking for something that is non-invasive, stick with the waist trainer and the fat burner and a good workout.
And if you're really looking like to make a change and get it off, like I cannot tell you how many people have gone and gotten lipo and then easily gained 20 pounds back. I mean, how easy is it to gain 20 pounds?
Right. You think that you're getting away with murder because your stomach looks smaller, but it's actually better. Drop the weight, keep the weight off. If you got to fine tune and you go in the direction
works for you.
Exactly.
Take a natural fat burner, wear the waist trainer, get that process down. Then if you still have love handles that you want to get rid of, then go for something like the lipo.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Make sure that you get hot
before you die.
Peace out.
Okay, I will fit right there.
Do what?
No, I'm going to fit right here.
Oh, you're going to fit right there.
Yeah. Alright, I think this is zoomed in enough for you. My head cut off.
And you made sure I have no Dumb and Dumber hair?
Yep.
Okay, because you don't. Okay. All right, what's up?
Hi.
Well, we're going to talk about today's cool sculpting.
Wait, hold on. We got to start over because you went right from Dumb and Dumber to Hi. I can't edit that out.
Why? They like the movie Dumb and Dumber.
I know. Hold on. Let's start over. Ready?
Okay.
1, go.
Okay. All right, today we're going to start. No, we're not.